everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making fudgy brownies. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to add 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips to 1 cup of butter, so that's 2 sticks of butter. We're going to just add those right on top. And then we're going to microwave this for 1.5 minutes. Alright, so now that this is microwaved, we're going to let it sit for roughly 3 minutes while we get the rest of our stuff going. Alright, so we're going to add in 1.5 cups of white granulated sugar, 3/4 cup brown sugar, and the brown sugar I packed it in before I put it in my other jar here. Then we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and then we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of salt. All right, then we're going to add in 1/2 cup of water. And I'm just going to give this a quick stir. They will eventually dissolve as we keep mixing. Then we're going to mix each egg in one at a time, and in between each time I put it in the bowl, I'm going to whisk it up a little bit. All right, and now we're going to mix this until it's very well incorporated. Okay, that should do it. Now very carefully, I'm going to whisk up my butter and chocolate mixture here. I'm going to just very carefully until it starts to mix together. It'll take a few minutes. All right, so I really should have used a bigger bowl. I will next time. I have to remember that. Made a bit of a mess, but what do I always say? If you're not making a mess, you're not really cooking. So we're just gonna go ahead and add this in here. Make sure we get all that yummy chocolate that's still stuck on the bottom. Get that out. All right, we'll get this nice and mixed up. All right, so now that we got that all mixed in, we're gonna add our cocoa and our flour. So we're gonna add in 1/3 cup of cocoa powder and 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And we're just gonna sift that into here. All right, and now we're just gonna fold that in till it's well incorporated. All right, now that we got this all mixed together, I'm gonna add in 1/2 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and we're just gonna fold these in. All right, that should do it. All right, so we're gonna use a 13 by 9 inch baking pan and parchment paper. So I'm just gonna spray in the pan a little bit of spray. That way our parchment paper sticks in it a little bit better. And then we're just gonna dump this right on top. It's a real thick batter. That's what makes it so fudgy, adding that melted chocolate in there. All right, so now we got it all nice and smoothed out, and we just have to put it into the oven. And this will cook on the middle rack, 350 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes. You'll just insert a toothpick to make sure it comes out clean and the edges around the side are coming off a little bit drier. And then we'll be done, be ready to eat. All right, so I just pulled these out of the oven. They smell delicious. I'm gonna give you a closer look to show you exactly what I was talking about to make sure that they are done. All right, so first I'm going to insert the toothpick. Comes out nice and clean. And then I don't know if you can see, but right around the edges here, it looks a little bit drier than the center and it's kind of pulling away. And that's what we're looking for to make sure that these are done. And as for always with all brownies, you're gonna want to use a plastic knife to cut them because for whatever reason, a metal knife will pull the brownie apart, get stuck to the knife, but the plastic knives are always easier to cut through. Please like and subscribe below. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.